Spain. Sun-drenched coastlines, Moorish palaces, and plazas that hum with life until well past midnight. This is a country that eats late, eats together, and eats brilliantly. A food culture built on Roman olive groves, centuries of Moorish spice, and the New World tomatoes and peppers that Spanish ships first carried to Europe. Here, a meal isn't fuel, it's the whole evening. From smoky northern grills to saffron-scented rice in the east, these are the 10 dishes you absolutely must try in Spain. Number 10. Patatas Bravas. Golden chunks of fried potato, crisp at the edges and fluffy inside, drowned in a smoky, paprika-spiked brava sauce with a gentle chili kick. Many bars add a ribbon of garlicky alioli on top. Born in Madrid's old taverns, it's now on practically every tapas menu in the country. Every bar guards its own sauce recipe, and locals will argue fiercely about who does bravas best. Hunting for the perfect plate is half the fun. An any time of day tapa, ordered at bustling bars alongside a cold beer or vermouth, usually as the shared opener that kicks off a longer night of eating. Number 9. Pan con tomate. Rustic bread, toasted until crackling, then rubbed with ripe tomato until the crumb blushes red, and finished with good olive oil and a pinch of salt. A Catalan classic, they call it pa amb tomate. That proves 4 ingredients can be unforgettable. Nothing shows off Spain's obsession with quality ingredients better. When the tomato is sweet and the olive oil is peppery, this humble toast tastes like pure sunshine. A genuine everyday staple. Breakfast at neighborhood cafes or served alongside ham and cheese at casual restaurants, especially across Catalonia where it appears at nearly every meal. Number 8. Croquetas. Little breadcrumb torpedoes, fried until deep gold, that shatter to reveal a molten creamy bechamel center, most famously studded with salty flecks of jamón. They trace back to French croquettes, but Spain made them silkier, richer, and entirely its own. They began as thrifty home cooking, a delicious way to use up the last scraps of a jamón leg or Sunday's leftover stew. Spaniards judge a bar by its croquetas. If the bechamel is silky and the shell stays crisp, the kitchen has earned real respect. An everyday tapa at bars and family tables alike, ordered by the half dozen to share at lunch, dinner, or anywhere in between. Number 7. Gazpacho. Andalusia's ice-cold answer to brutal southern summers. Ripe tomatoes, cucumber, pepper, garlic, and olive oil blended into a smooth, tangy chilled soup. Its roots go back centuries, long before tomatoes even arrived, when it was little more than bread, oil, and vinegar. Many Spaniards don't eat it with a spoon at all. They drink it straight from a glass, and supermarkets sell it chilled in cartons like juice. On a 40-degree August afternoon, nothing on earth is more refreshing. It's summer survival in liquid form. Strictly a hot weather dish, served as a starter at restaurants and made constantly in home kitchens from June through September. Number 6. Pulpo a la Gallega. Galicia's signature octopus, boiled until impossibly tender, snipped into thick coins, and laid over potatoes with olive oil, coarse salt, and a generous dusting of smoky paprika. Done right, it's meltingly soft with just a whisper of bite. Tradition says it must be served on a round wooden plate and eaten with toothpicks, never a fork, a custom from the Galician country fairs where it's still cooked in huge copper cauldrons. Octopus can intimidate visitors, but this dish converts skeptics on the first bite. It's the pride of Spain's Atlantic Northwest, a festival and weekend favorite in Galicia, found at traditional taverns and market stalls and on seafood menus across the rest of Spain. Number 5. Gambas al Ajillo. Plump prawns arriving at your table still sizzling in a small earthenware dish of olive oil, loaded with sliced garlic and a hint of dried chili. The aroma hits you before the plate does. Sweet shellfish, toasted garlic, a whisper of heat. The real prize is the leftover oil. Mopping it up with crusty bread is practically mandatory and arguably better than the prawns themselves. A classic evening tapa at traditional bars and seafood restaurants, typically shared during the long, sociable dinners that start around 9 or 10 at night. Number 4. Churros con chocolate. Ridged ropes of dough fried until crisp and golden, dusted with sugar, then plunged into a cup of hot chocolate so thick a spoon nearly stands up in it. That crunchy outside, tender inside contrast against warm, velvety chocolate is pure joy. The chocolate comes thick on purpose. You dip every churro in it rather than drink it. And weekend churros with the family are a habit many Spaniards never outgrow. Traditionally a breakfast or late afternoon treat at dedicated churrerias, and famously the dawn refuel of choice after a night out, when the churros shops are among the only places open. In Madrid, some historic churrerias stay open nearly around the clock so night owls can eat churros at 5 in the morning before heading home. Number 3. Tortilla Española. Spain's mighty potato omelet. Slices of potato slow-cooked in olive oil, folded into beaten egg, and flipped into a thick golden cake that's just barely set in the middle. Simple ingredients, serious technique, and the ultimate Spanish comfort food. It might be the closest thing Spain has to a universal dish. Every household makes it, every bar serves it, and everyone's grandmother makes it best. The fiercest food debate in Spain is whether tortilla should contain onion. Con cebolla o sin cebolla divides families, splits friendships, and even gets polled in national newspapers. Eaten morning to midnight, a wedge as a tapa at the bar, a slab in a sandwich, or a whole tortilla at the family dinner table. Number 2. Jamón Ibérico. Spain's legendary cured ham from black Iberian pigs, the finest of which roam oak forests feasting on acorns. Cured for years, the deep ruby slices are marbled with fat that literally melts at body temperature, releasing sweet, nutty, almost buttery flavor. Carving it is a genuine profession. Master cutters called cortadores train for years and compete in national championships to slice a leg into perfect paper-thin sheets. Whole legs hang from the ceilings of bars across the country like edible chandeliers. Jamón isn't just food here, it's a national symbol. Sliced to order at tapas bars, market stalls, and specialty shops any time of day. The top acorn-fed grade is a treasured treat for celebrations rather than an everyday snack. Number 1. Paella, the icon. Born in the rice fields around Valencia, it's saffron golden rice cooked in a wide, shallow pan until every grain drinks up the broth, crowned with anything from rabbit and chicken to prawns and mussels. The treasure is the socarrat, that crackly, caramelized crust of rice on the bottom of the pan. The original Valencian paella contains no seafood at all. It's chicken, rabbit, and beans. And Valencians famously bristle at the mixed versions the rest of the world calls paella. The pan goes straight to the middle and everyone shares it. That's how paella is meant to be eaten. Strictly a lunch dish for locals, the centerpiece of long Sunday family meals, and best eaten at traditional rice restaurants near the Valencian coast. And that's Spain. 10 dishes, one very happy stomach, and a very good reason to book that flight. Now tell us, which of these would you try first? And did we leave off your favorite? Drop it in the comments, hit that like button if this made you hungry, and subscribe, because the next food adventure is already simmering.